If you want to create a silhouette that's interesting, think of something that has a cool outline because you're going to be seeing just that outline when you're done taking the picture. So you decide what you want to do. I'm using this old school camera, but you could even go outdoors and photograph something that is, you can have the sky behind or the sun right behind if you go out a little bit later on in the day. Those are all options for you. So first, decide on your object, then after that, you're going to be in the camera mode here of Lightroom. Make sure that you've switched over to Pro, not automatic, but professional. That's going to allow you to be able to take control of the camera exposure a little bit more. You'll see what happens here if I just try to take a picture of just the camera, just like this. It's going to be way too bright behind, and you can still see the camera. We just want to see the outline of the camera. So instead, what I'm going to do is take a picture here where I take control of the exposure. So I click on the exposure button. In the Android version of this Lightroom app, it may be something a little bit different for how it shows up there, but you'll still be able to click it. And to create a silhouette, you go minus on the exposure. So what we're allowing the camera to do is to show more of the background that's much brighter, whereas the object that we're photographing turns out to be much darker. So you decide how dark you need to make it so that way the object itself is really quite dark and that you've got the background much brighter. Take the shot, decide if you want to adjust things or change anything in your picture. Now maybe I'll do another one where I'm holding the camera up here and I've got the sky looking a little bit differently. If you need to, you can take control of your focus too here. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm getting just the edge of the camera in focus, just like that. So that's an example of a silhouette. Now, after you're done taking the picture, go into Lightroom, the version where you can edit the picture, and you can really work with the colors, the contrast. You could even switch it to black and white if you wanted, but that's going to be how you go about doing this project. A great way to do a silhouette is to have the pure sky in front of you. So hold something up in front of something really bright, click to get a focus, then go minus on your exposure until the background shows up. Then you've just got a pure black outline of what you want to have as a silhouette. You can do that in a great way too, just with homes, and a sunset right behind. Going a little bit minus on that exposure will really help that out.